watching. I appreciate it. We're going to be doing things a little bit different today. Normally I would be doing ranked. Today I'm not going to. I'd like to kind of go over where I'm trying to take my channel. I was thinking about shutting it down or switching it to something else, maybe even playing a different game. With the way things are going in this game.
My business, my rules.
So that's what I was deciding to do. I was thinking about switching. I've decided I'm going to stay. I want to work on a couple of the issues that I have. Mainly my mechanics in this game. I think that's where my issue is. I don't get the kills that I should be getting because I'm not forcing on them. I'm going after a tank because I know I can kill or attack the tank. Whereas in the Mercy, I more than likely will miss, and I feel like it's not worth my time to do it. So
Know your place. This place is wanted. This will heal you. The objective is now ours. This will restore you.
that's the first part of it. The second part is I wanted to talk about more the direction as to which Overwatch is going. What's going on with the Overwatch.
Fences in place.
More of the things that I think are a major issue with this game. One being the DLC characters. I think there is a major issue with the character balance in this game.
Into the iris.
A momentary lapse.
Characters like that. Not so much Brig anymore. I don't think Brig is a major issue. I think she's fairly balanced for what she is. Jesus.
This place is warm. You were not meant for greatness. From light into being.
The problem, my main concern, or what I see to be the major issue with this game, is the fact that it's not what it once used to be. It had a direction. Now it seems like there's no direction at all. And that's one of the major issues with this game is it doesn't know if it wants to cater to the casual, the non-casual, the streamer, it just feels like it's all over the fucking place. It's an absolute nightmare. The downloaded characters, the DLCs, are a freaking nightmare to play with right now. Or against. They're poorly poorly optimized for the game. They can slow a lot of the older characters, and that's a big no-no for me. And I think that's why a lot of people have left, is specifically because these new characters have literally forced out old good characters. And on top of that,
My business, my rules.
and on top of that,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
I get the idea.
Capture the objective.
they're just poorly optimized. You can't have a character like Bap in the game who's literally got 2 ults
You should be a treat for
and think he's a good fit for the game.
right on schedule.
The objective is now
Just point me in the right direction. Smoke 'em out of there. This is not the end.
He's not a good introduction to the game. He makes the game feel worse. And then on top of it, when they balance the rest of the characters, they end up making the other characters extremely clunky and boring and unfun to play because they have to fix them because of
Do something to victory. Smoke 'em out of there. Come on. You can all just take it easy. Poser, just point me in the right direction.
and it just makes the game really, really unfun. And unfun mechanics are what make this game so fucking boring to play. And it's the reason that they're at an all-time low when it comes to player base. There's no surprise why. No surprise at all why.
Here it comes. Don't waste my time.
Like, there's no surprise at all why this game is the way it is.
Justice reigns from above.
Like, none whatsoever. Like, you can't be surprised people are going to bail, because this game, they did exactly the same to it as they did World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was an amazing game when they made it. It was a great game. But it wasn't the game that was so good. It was the community. That's what made World of Warcraft. Was the community. That's what made it. Was the community. It was those raids. And as soon as they dumbed it down and they made it unenjoyable, that's when things went to shit. And that's when all the good players left.
Onwards to victory. Right on schedule. I need healing.
Jesus Christ, step one through the middle fucking door.
Right on schedule.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
And that's the reason why
Leave this to me.
that is failing. And it's the same reason, it's the same thing that's going to happen to this game. They continue on doing what they're doing. It's going to end badly. Sad to say, but that's where it's going. So that's my feelings on the game. I think the fact that they still have the medal system in there, it provides nothing. All it does is create toxicity. The fact is everybody online is absolutely right when it comes to this game. It creates so much toxicity, and the main reason why it causes so much toxicity is because everybody, that all the little things, you have levers, you have toxic people, you have throwers, you have smurfs, you have cheaters, you have an issue with your SR, MMR, PBSR. All those are buggered. Nothing is linear anymore. I remember when I first started playing, I started in bronze. Every couple of seasons, I'd move up. That doesn't happen anymore. I don't just move up anymore. Now, I'm stuck in gold. Everybody's in gold, and nobody can move anywhere. Now, I don't believe that you're hindered. Like I said, you're not. The game's not out to get me. It's the roadblock to get past to the next level is a lot more difficult than it used to be. Whatever reason it may be, I have no clue. And really, me, I'm okay with the roadblock. I don't mind the game being a little harder. It doesn't bother me any. I'm fine with that. I have no problem working a little bit harder. It really doesn't matter. I know what I need to work on. The fact is, again, I miss shots, as you saw in the last match. I can't hit all of the squishies in the back. That's my main problem. It may be your main problem. I have a feeling that's the one thing you'll see with most streamers. If you watch them, they'll all say the same stuff about it really doesn't matter about your aim. Your aim doesn't have to be good. Positioning is all that matters. Then you look at all of them and they all have amazing aim. Don't believe it. They just think because they don't have Shroud or Defran aim that they're not good aimers. Don't let them fool you. They have amazing freaking aim. They have to, because the mistakes that are made in GM are so few and far between that when someone is out of position, you need to hit that shot or you're gonna lose, right? So that's just how that is. So that's what I need to work on. And I have no problem with... Ooh, there. Ooh, dinger.
You need to learn the
Ooh, he's close to dying. Oh, we're not. Oh, we got hit.
That's better.
Clip this, I guess.
Better get on the
Yeah,
objective.
that's, and the main problem, again, like I was saying with the cheaters and the levers and all this, that, and the third, is they'll make up a small percentage. When you look at them in a small grouping, you look at it just levers, it's not a big deal. But when you have levers on top of levers, on top of cheaters, on top of throwers, then you throw in some toxic people, and what do you have? You've got one mess of a game, and nobody wants to play it. Can you blame anyone? It's a frickin' nightmare. When all that's going on, of course it's going to salt to your taste. Then you throw in the fact that we've got these DLC characters that are absolute frickin' nightmares to deal with. And on top of the DLC characters, and oh, get him, guys. It's free.
That was was not in the plan.
So yeah, you have all those issues with the DLC characters, the cheaters, the levers. They make up a very small proportion. Sometimes you'll get cheaters, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll get a lever, sometimes you won't. I don't want a lever on any side of the team, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't want a lever on your team or my team. I didn't sign up for, 6v, maybe 5. That's not what I signed up for. I want to play 6v6. That's what I want to play. And anything less than that, whether it be on my team, and the fact that they haven't implemented some type of fix for it is absolute BS. It's absolute BS. Absolute BS. What are you doing?
Now who's the better shot?
Experience tranquility us.
Come on, show your face. Dinger.
Do something! You all just take it easy.
All evidence supports this claim.
So yeah, you have all those issues with the game. Blizzard's doing absolutely nothing, and this is not the first time Blizzard has dropped the ball. They did the same with World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft used to be an amazing freaking game when I played back in the day. Now, the game itself was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. Good at best. What made World of Warcraft was not the game itself. It was the community. The community made World of Warcraft an amazing place. It made you want to grind. There was a reason to grind. You were grinding for the community. Now, it's just a grind. They figure, yeah, we'll sell you the grind. And Overwatch is selling you the same crap. It's a grind. You need to grind to the top. Why can't we watch our streamers 6-stack? Why do they have to be penalized for that? It makes no sense. I'd love to see 6-stacks. They're literally playing 6-stacks anyways. With how it is, there's only like 10 people in there at one time. So it's always the same frickin' people playing. Right? So what's the issue? Like, why do they have to let that happen? All they have to do is
The true enemy of humanity is
fix that, but they refuse to do anything. They don't want to fix anything in the game. It makes no sense to me.
I am born again
And
from
that's
fire.
where the situation is. Really, if you guys have anything to say on it, I'd love to hear a comment on it. On what you think of the situation of where Overwatch is right now, because
Team up for special attack.
Helden sterben nicht.
Surrender to my will.
Yahi param vastavika hai. I am at the objective. We must take it quickly. The dragon's fire consumes all.
Join with
Like, I really think that I think with new leadership, I think the game has a chance to grow again. I really do. I think there is a highly possibility that this game can be fixed. But something needs to be done right away.
The balance shifts in my favor. Order overcomes chaos.
It's on life support though. If we don't do, if the devs don't do something quick, people are leaving at a rate that's freaking unbelievable for a game that's this good, and it's because they have no idea, they have no direction in the game. It's really sad, because I think the main thing about Overwatch is we love Overwatch. That's the one thing. We all look for differences. We want to do all the social justice warring, boil crap, you know. And the fact of the matter is we play Overwatch. We love Overwatch. Overwatch is what brings us together is Overwatch. Overwatch is our common denominator, and we need to, that's what we need to focus on. We need to stop focusing and complaining about all the crap that we don't like, and all the let's add this flag, let's make this inclusive. No, what binds all of us together is Overwatch. That's why we're all here. We need to get Overwatch to where it was. I rarely ever agree with somebody like Samito, but honestly, I think he's right. He's 100%. Him and Chipsa, they have it bang on. They know this game. They're a little rough around the edges, but they know the game, and the game is like they say it. It's boring and it's clunky, and when you have guys like that leaving, what's left? The lower ranks, there really is no lower ranks. There's hardcores, but it's just not gonna last. Honestly, those are my thoughts on it. I have a hard time doing these videos. I'm not very good at it. I'm still trying to learn. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a ramble. That's my bird, Joe. Thanks, Joe. I'm gonna cut her short on this one. If you guys have gotten all the way through this video and there wasn't too many dead spots, I got a little focused on the game there. I'm still trying to improve, so talking and playing at the same time is really freaking hard for me, because I'm not a wizard like those top gods, man. They're gods when it comes to this game. They put in the time. They deserve the respect that they get for the game. Even if you don't agree with them, they're, I don't agree with everything they say, but they know what they're talking about when it comes to that sort of stuff. So that's all I have to say. If you see anything or feel you want to comment in any way about how you feel the state of the game is, please feel free. If you disagree with me, please feel free to say you disagree with me. Give me a pointer, show me. I've only been here since season 13, I think. So there's probably a lot of stuff I still don't know. But from what I can see, the major issues are all those small things combined, and then throwing DLC characters in without properly optimizing them and having them affect the game in a negative way. It affects all the old characters. It makes some of them even obsolete, and that's not right. But thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to sign off, and hopefully I get some feedback on it. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Thanks.